So if you can come into a seated position, sitting in a way that feels comfortable for you. Activate feet, spread toes, and spread the balls of your feet. And letting your arms rest down onto your thighs and lift your belly, diaphragm, lift chest. If it feels comfortable for you, close your eyes and then feel yourself landing on your mat, feeling for being in a safe space. And pranayama, the intent today is to work within the heart area, the heart region, and using your breath to energize your heart. So as you focus on your heart, breathe there. As you exhale, feel the sensations that are coming up for you. And then breathe into heart. Exhale. One more breath into your heart region. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release as you let go. Pranayama today is inhale 10, hold 10, exhale for 10. Do this in knee pal. So bring your left leg over your right. If that's a difficult reach, then straighten your right leg. So right leg is reaching straight forward. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand. Use your thumb to block your right nostril. Then breathe through your left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 10. So activate your feet, spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. Exhale through right nostril for 10. Exhale till empty, then breathe through your right nostril for 10. Lock in both nostrils and hold the breath for 10. Exhale through left nostril for 10. And then release. Change across the legs. Knee pal, your right leg is over the left. You can straighten your left leg if that's a difficult reach for you today. Well, the first two fingers down of your left hand, use your ring finger to block right nostril, and then breathe through your left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils and hold for 10. Exhale through your right nostril for 10. Breathe through right nostril for 10. Lock in both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Heels about 12, 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Flex your toes back towards your shins. And then bring your hands forward of your shins for forward bend. From here, take a deep breath into back ribs, spreading ribs. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. So feet are active. Now breathe as you breathe, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, feel as if you're sending thighs and knees out towards the side. Breathe to sternum, feeling but energizing your heart with breath. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. Feel as if you're sending your sit bones back on exhale as you fold forward. Try to relax your shoulders and relax your neck. And one more like this, deep breath, lifting belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Half lotus with your left leg over the right. So bring your left foot onto the right by your hip. Bring your left hand behind you, lines up with sacrum. If you're going further, bring the hand around onto your right thigh, hip, or clothing. As you breathe in, bring your right arm across your left thigh. And as you exhale, twist to the left. As you breathe, lift sternum. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. Press your sit bones to floor, and as you exhale, twist to the left. So keep feeling the lengthening through the spine. Now breathe in and expand your ribs out as wide as you can. And exhale as you twist, twisting to the left. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Side bend in shoelace. So bring your left foot forward, about just the foot is just beyond your knee. Reach out with your heels. If you have that flexibility, you can bring your right foot forward so that the right foot is under your left thigh and knee. Bring your right hand by the right hip and then reach the hand away from the hip. Press into left sit bones. Inhale, reach your left arm is up. And as you exhale, lengthen your left arm over left ear. So feet are active. As you breathe, lift out of your right side. As you exhale, feel for pushing the floor away with your right arm as you reach your left arm over left ear. Inhale, breathe into the side muscles of your left side. So feel your intercostal muscles opening. Press your left sit bone to the floor as you reach your left arm over left ear. Second arm position, just move the arm. As you breathe in, reach windmill your left arm down towards the side. The hand stops about 12 inches from floor. As you exhale, lift your chest and let your shoulders soften down. As you inhale, lengthen your left ear away from left shoulder. And as you exhale, lift your sternum. Use your left arm, breathe in, reach your left arm away, let the arm pull you up, and use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way on up. And then change. Half lotus with your right foot on top of your left thigh. That's a difficult reach, so cross leg seated will be your pose. Bring your right hand behind, either lined up with sacrum, or if you can go further, bring the hand around, tucking it onto your left thigh hip. Some of you will be able to take hold of your foot. Right hand takes hold of the right foot. Inhale, reaching your left arm is up, opening the left side ribs. Exhale, the arm is across against your right thigh. Be active. Now breathe in and lengthen side ribs away from hips. Keeping chest lifted. On exhale as you twist to the right. As you breathe to sternum, lift chest. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. Keep inhaling as you feel as if you've been drawn right up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, as you press your sit bones down, twist to the right. Breathe in as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, you're twisting to right. Now inhale, release, and ease on ground. Shoelace pose, bring your right foot forward slightly so the foot is just above the knee. Is your left foot forward if you can, so the foot is under your right thigh knee. That's a difficult reach, then make that adjustment so foot can be on the thigh, calf, or floor. Side bend in shoelace. Bring your left hand by left hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from the hip. Press into right sit bone. Breathe in, reach your right arm is up. And as you exhale, reaching your right arm over right ear. Be active. Now breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. As you press your right sit bone back to floor, on exhale, you reach your right arm over right ear. Balloon the breath into your right side ribs. And as you exhale, keeping chest lifted as you reach in that right arm over right ear. Second arm position, just move the arm. As you breathe in, windmill your right arm down towards the side. That hand stops about 12 inches from floor. As you exhale, relax your neck. Lower your chin slightly towards the left side of the chest. And then breathe in, lifting sternum. And as you exhale, keep chest lifted, sit bones presses down. Use your right arm, breathe in, reach your right arm away, let the arm pull you up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck. Then release. Seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your left leg. Left leg is reaching straight forward. Tuck the right foot is flat to the floor. And then bring your right foot in. So the right heel is by the glute, or option of bringing your foot back so that the heel is by the glute. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of the ankle if you've taken your foot back. Otherwise, the fingertips are to the floor. Pressing down into left sit bone as you lengthen out of left side. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, your left hand is down on the inside of left leg. Relax left ear to left shoulder. If you're not holding your right ankle or foot, lift your right hand up and then reach it back. So feel for opening through the right side of the neck. Inhale, lift your belly away from pelvis. Keep feeling as if you're lifting away from your left thigh. As you exhale, glide your right hip back. Now breathe to sternum, lift chest up to chin. And as you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your left arm as you glide your belly away from the left thigh. On the next breath, as you breathe in, slide your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto left thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, relaxing your right shoulder away from right ear. Now breathe in and lift. Lift chest. As you exhale, slightly roll your chest upwards as you reach your right elbow down towards your left sit bone. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, lower your right arm slightly, chest opener. You're reaching it back away from your ear. Breathe into back of heart, right between your shoulder blades. So feed your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, reach back. So fingers are spreading. Feel as if they're being reaching through fingertips. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, lengthen right arm. So feel this movement right from the lower ribs right down into hips. Breathe and lift out of left side. And as you exhale, you're lengthening your left arm forward over left ear. On the next breath, spread your lungs as you spread your ribs to armpits. And as you exhale, you're folding forward, bringing the hands down either side of your left leg. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed and the shoulders soft. Breathe into lower back. As you exhale, as you fold forward over your left thigh, send your sit bone back. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in as you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. Breathe into your back ribs, deep breaths. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Change the cross of legs. So your right leg is reaching straight forward, straight and right leg. Your left foot is tucked in, so the heel is by the groin, or option of bringing your left foot back so the heel is by your glute. Move your thighs away from each other. Reach your left hand back, grab hold of your ankle or fingertips to the floor. Pressing down into your right sit bone as you breathe in, reach your right arm up, opening right side ribs. Exhale, the hands down and inside of right leg. Do not hold in your left ankle, lift your left hand up and then reach it back 12 inches from the floor. Inhale, lengthen out of right side. And exhale, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Now lengthen your legs forward, activate your feet. Spread the toes and the ball of your feet on both sides. As you breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, glide your left hip back, sit bones are reaching to the floor. On the next breath, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you exhale, move your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe into the left side of your neck. Feel for lengthening left ear away from left shoulder. And as you breathe out, reach your left elbow down towards your right sit bone. And if you can, ease your left hip back. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your left arm, reach your left arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, reach your chest forward as you're reaching your left arm back. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your right hand and right heel. Now breathe into back of heart and energize heart with breath. As you breathe out, take bone away from bone as you reach that left arm back. Inhale, reach your left arm, right arm up to sky. Exhale, wrapping your left shoulder as you reach your arm forward over your ear. As you breathe in, lift out of your right side. And exhale, fold forward, hands down either side of your right foot. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Now breathe in and lift the belly away from right thigh. Lead with your chest on exhale as you fold. If you want to feel deeper into the pose, you can use your hands like you would for Cobra. And as you press your sit bones down, breathe in. Use your hands to feel as if you're tractioning chest forward. Belly's lifting up away from thigh. And as you exhale, as you're folding forward, send your sit bones back. Now breathe into back ribs, deep breaths. And exhale as you fall. Inhale, release. Use your hands to push the floor away. Breathing in as you come all the way on back up. Straighten your legs. And then lie down onto your backs. Coming into your abdominal sequence today, we'll do elbow to knee and then star spiral pulse. So in this pose, you lie down onto your back. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your back is streaky, the soles of your feet are onto the floor. Your pose, the demonstration is, as you breathe in, you lift your head, shoulder blades up, you pause the breath. You exhale, you curl tailbone up, your elbows are to left knee, belly's in. If you can go further, lift the foot up. And if you can go further, straighten that leg. As you breathe in, you're coming back to center. As you exhale, head and shoulders down. So I'll demonstrate the star spiral pulse for when your foot is on the floor. And quite importantly, I really want you to focus on where the pulsing is happening from. So in this instance, you're inhaling, head and shoulders are up. You hold the breath. When you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, your elbows are to left knee. You're reaching your right leg straight up. And then you pulse, pulse, and pulse. Each time you pulse, you're moving your thigh bone away from the hip. So it's not here, it's not just like moving your a knee to heel movement. It's a hip to heel movement. You're opening up the hip joints. When you're in the pose with your both feet off the floor, it's the same. You're moving right from the hip joint. So when you're coming into your star spiral pulse, it's really that extension that you're working from. You'll feel this right down into your lower back and lengthening thighs away from hip joints. That's your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, or the soles of your feet are on the floor if your back is tweaking. Head and shoulders are to the floor. Press your lower back down. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg forward about 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip. Reach the thigh forward away from the waist. Spread the toes. Reach out with the ball of your foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Send your thigh bone forward, reaching out with the ball of your feet. Spread the toes. Lengthen big toe away from the ball of your foot. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to your left knee. Reaching your right leg forward. Feel the insides of your thighs and calves and ankles as if they're squeezing towards your left leg. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to your right knee, straight to left leg. Feel the energy of your legs as the inner thighs, calves, and ankles move towards your right thigh. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward with active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. The lower back is pressing to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up so shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Now send your right leg forward, away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows to right knee. Reaching your left leg forward. Now reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward away from waist and pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rib of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Keep the bent knee, your left knee by the hip. Don't move it towards the chest. Relax right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward. Reach your elbows up. Shoulder blades are off the floor. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, and reaching your left leg forward. Bent knee stays over the hips. Curl tailbone up, send your left leg forward. Reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, coming back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Star spiral pose. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg straight up. You flex the toes towards the shins. Bend your right knee slightly. As you curl tailbone up, pulse. So reaching up with your right heel, pulse and pulse. Keep moving the thigh bone away from hip joint. Reach your heel up, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, and move belly away from right thigh. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. You're reaching your left leg up. Star spiral pose. Now curl tailbone up. Bend your left knee slightly. Now pulse. 3 times. Pulse and pulse. Now keep reaching your left heel up. Reach your elbows up. Feel for moving your left thigh away from belly. Pull belly in and press your lower back down to floor. Feet are active. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg up. Bend the knees slightly. Flex the toes. Now, curl tailbone up and then pulse 3 times. Pulse. Keep reaching out with the heels. Pulse. Keep feeling for unlocking the hip. Now reach your right heel up. Flex the toes towards the shin. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Feel for sending sit bones away from you as your belly pulls in. Your lower back is pressing down. Inhale, coming back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, and reaching your left leg up. Bend your left knee slightly. Now curl tailbone up, and then pulse, pulse, and pulse. Keep reaching your heel up, toes flex the shins. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Feel the sending sit bones away from you. Belly is in, and your lower back is pressing to floor. Inhale, coming back to center. Last one. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. Reach out with your heels. Toes flex the shins. Now curl tailbone up and then pulse. Reach up with the right heel. Pulse. Keep reaching up and pulse. Keep reaching that right heel up. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. You're reaching your left leg up. Bend the left knee. Curl tailbone up, and then pulse. Pulse. And pulse. Keep reaching your left heel up. Reaching, lift your chest as you reach your elbows up. Toes flex the shins. Pull belly in. Inhale, coming back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down to the floor and place the soles of your feet down. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out to the side. You can use your hands onto the thighs and just use for pressing the thighs away from you, opening into hips, into belly, into lower back. And connect with what you feel. Just acknowledge what you feel. And let it go. Your next pose today is straddle lifting through. Straddle, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, reach your legs straight up, and then straddle the legs out towards the side, reach out the balls of your feet. That's too strong for you today. You can bend the knees, do frog instead. You can move to the wall and have the soles of your feet up against the wall. Lie down onto your back, hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, straddle the legs or bring them into frog position. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then lengthen your legs out. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Feel the sending sit bones away from you. Belly's in, and press your lower back down. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now lengthen your legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes. Keep lengthening the legs out. Feel the inner energy into thighs, calves, and ankles. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now lengthen your legs out. Keep the chest lifted. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, feel that you're pressing your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis. But on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up, then reach them back so you feel the opening right down into the lower side ribs. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send the legs out, reach out with active feet. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Bring hands by the side of your thighs and knees. Draw your legs together and then place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. You will need a block for your next pose. You'll be doing bridge with a block. So your pose is bridge with wrist stretches, bridge with a block on working with one leg up, then working into either half lotus, so with cross leg, or half Varasana. So I'll just demonstrate that. So you'll be lying down onto your back. The block is within touching distance. Reaching down with the heels, brush the heels. Line up heels with sit bones or heels hip distance apart. Your arms are relaxed by your side. You take a couple of breaths, inhale. And exhale, lifting up. Once you take a couple of breaths, so you're opening up your spine, not rushing this. You grab hold of the block. You place a block under your sacrum. So the block is not on your spinal column. This instance, you're pressing down into your right foot. Breathe in, lift your left leg up, knee to chest. As you exhale, you're lengthening up. So you'll be in that for a few poses. Then if you choose to work either in half lotus, bringing your left foot towards your right hip, and then moving your thigh away from you, opening up into the hips in this way. That is one option. Or to come into half Varasana. So the foot is, you're taking hold of the ankle and drawing your left foot towards your left sit bone. Your left knee is reaching towards the floor. Your right foot will be reaching out and up towards the sky. So those options you have when we move into this later on. And of course, you'll do this the other side. So for now, brush soles of your feet on the floor. Reach down, draw your heels to sit bones, brush your heels with fingertips. Relax your arms by your side, have the block within touching distance. Take a deep breath into the back, spread the ribs, spread the upper back. Now press your feet to floor, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis and lift pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from waist, you're moving chest to chin. And as you exhale, you're lifting up a little bit more. Wrist stretches. So reach both hands up towards the sky. Take hold of the little finger on your left hand and then breathe into palm of hand. And as you exhale, glide your little finger back, push the floor away with your feet as you lift pelvis. Release, taking hold of your ring finger on left hand and then breathe in. As you breathe, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, spread the fingers as you reach the palm of the hands to the sky. Press down with your feet, lift the toes. Release, taking hold of your middle finger. Now breathe into back of heart, deep breath, feeling but energizing heart with breath. And as you exhale, spread each finger and push the floor away with feet. Release, and taking hold of your thumb, of your first finger. And as you breathe in, glide your thumb away from your little finger. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away with your feet, lengthen your fingers away from each other, hands to sky. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. Now as you breathe in, gliding your thumb away from your index finger. Press your heels to the floor, and as you exhale, heel of the hands to the sky, heels presses down, lengthen ankles away from heels. And release, change sides. Other hand, take hold of the little finger on your right hand and ease it back. And then breathe into palm of hand, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, open your hands towards the sky. Release, taking hold of your ring finger. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hips. Feel as if your chest is moving to chin. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, spread the fingers wide. Release and take hold of your middle finger. Now breathe into sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, reach the palm of your hands to the sky. And release. And taking hold of your thumb, of your first finger. As you breathe in, you're gliding your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your feet as you open the hands wide. And release, taking hold of your thumb. Now breathe into back of heart, deep breath, energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, as you glide your thumb away from your finger, your index finger, reach the palm of the hand skywards. And then release. Grab hold of your block. Now breathe in deeply, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis lifting up and place the block under your sacrum. Wrist stretches stage 2, so your hands are coming back as you would for wheel. The fingers are facing towards your heels. As you breathe in, feel as you feel lengthening belly away from pelvis, moving chest to chin. And as you exhale, as you press your heels to the floor, press the palm of the hands towards the floor, so opening the wrists as you do so. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, spread your fingers as your palm of the hands opens the floor. And release. Reach your arms up towards the sky for wrist stretches stage 3. Now take a deep breath into palm of hands. Hands are facing each other. Hold the breath. Now one by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top. And as you exhale, press the knuckles towards your knees, feeling for releasing the tops of your wrists. And then release. Reach the hands up, palm of the hands facing each other, and then breathe to palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bringing in your thumb first, and then simultaneously all other fingers squeezes the thumb. Exhale, stretch your thumb side towards your knees. And release. Reach your hands up, palm of the hands facing each other. Breathe into palm of hands. Hold the breath, one by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top.
On exhale, knuckles, you're reaching towards your knees. Release, reach your hands up, thumbs pointing towards your face, hands facing each other. Breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, bring in your thumb, and then simultaneously squeeze the fingers onto the thumb. And on exhale, thumb lengthens towards your knees. Keep pushing the floor away with your feet, lengthening belly away from pelvis, ribs away from sacrum. Relax your arms down by your side. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw your left knee to chest. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away with your right leg, you're reaching your left leg out and up. Reach out with the ball of your foot. Breathe into left hip, feel the gliding left thigh away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're lengthening out. You're pushing the floor away with your right foot as you stretch out. On the next breath, as you breathe in, feel for sending left thigh bone away from hip joint. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away with your right leg, reach your left leg straight up. You have the option now of bending your left knee for half Virasana. If you're doing that, you're grabbing hold of the ankle and you're bringing the foot back towards your sit bone on the left side. Left knee is reaching to the floor. Your right foot will lift up and it will reach up towards the sky. Or alternatively, you can come into half lotus, bringing your left foot towards your right hip and gliding your left thigh out towards the side. So choosing the option that feels right for you. Four breaths in each of the stages. So if you're in half Virasana, your right leg is reaching up. Now everyone breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, feel for sending your left thigh and knee away from you, either down towards the floor or moving it out towards the side. And then breathe into right hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, feel for sending that right foot up if you're in half Virasana, or the thigh bone as if it's moving away from the hip bone. Feet are active in whichever pose you're in, deep breaths. And as you exhale, taking it to the fullest expression of the pose or what is good for you today, what feels right for you. One more like this, deep breaths. And as you exhale, keep sending the legs away from you. If you are in half Virasana, place your right foot to the floor. Right foot presses the floor, release your left foot and reach your left foot up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, grab hold of your ankle and draw your right foot towards your right sit bone. Right knee is reaching to the floor. And then continue that process. If you was in the half lotus, release your left foot, place your left foot to the floor, and your right foot is reaching up towards the sky. 4 breaths in each of the stages. So now breathe in deeply, deep breaths. And as you breathe out, your right thigh is reaching towards the floor if you're in half Virasana. So your right thigh is reaching out towards the right if you're not. And then breathe in deeply, breathe into your left hip. And as you exhale, as you reach your left leg up, feel for moving thigh bone away from pelvis. As you inhale, whatever pose you're in, move belly away from pelvis as you move chest to chin. And as you exhale, sending that leg, both legs away from you. Now use the next 2 breaths to focus on your heart, deep breaths. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release as you let go. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. You're placing your left foot back to the floor for half Virasana, and you're releasing your right foot and both feet into the floor. Keep both feet down, breathe in deeply, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, push the floor away. Keep lengthening belly away from pelvis, lower ribs away from sacrum. On the next breath, as you press your feet to floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, push the floor away. As you lift up, move the block. As you breathe in, spread your ribs wide. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis as you lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor. Grab hold of your roll for gaiter opener. The roll is now placed between your thighs and your legs are reaching up towards the ceiling. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You can do this with knees bent in this gaiter opener version. Press your lower back to floor. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Reach your elbows up. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs up with active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. And as you exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll and press your hands down. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Lift your chest, reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Keep sending the legs out. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together. Hands behind your head. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll. Reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. And as you exhale, curl pubic bone up onto the roll as you press your hands down. Lengthen your legs out, reach your left elbow up, pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head, lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold, reach your legs straight up with active feet. As you exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze, roll. Send your legs straight up, pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. And as you exhale, as you curl pubic bone up onto the roll, press your hands down onto the roll. Reach your left elbow up, send your legs straight out with active feet, pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head, lower head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze, roll, stretching your legs up, pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. Reach out with active feet. And as you exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll as you press your hands down onto the roll. Lengthen your legs out to side. Reach your right elbow up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, legs together. Hands behind your head. Lower head and shoulders to the floor. As you exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. As you breathe out, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up and use your right hand to support your head and neck. Come onto your knees for dolphin. Actually, before you do dolphin, we'll do turbo dog. So bring your hands forward. So your fingers are spreading, the hands are to the floor. They're a little bit wider than they would be for downward facing dog. So a little bit wider, just slightly in from the inside of the edge, inside edge of your mat. Your forearms are reaching to the floor, as are your elbows, but they're not touching. They're about 1, maybe 3 inches away from the floor. You relax your neck, relax your shoulders and upper back. Now breathe into upper back, broaden the upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor and moving your chest back to thighs and knees. Bend the elbows, reach your elbows to floor but don't touch. You can bend the knees in this if it feels really strong into shoulders. Now, as you breathe in, spread your ribs as wide as you can, spreading the lungs to armpits. Relax your collarbones as you exhale, reach your sit bones back, belly's in. Now breathe into sternum, filling heart with breath. As you exhale, as you push back, push your sit bones back, squeeze your elbows in, feel as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. Now breathe into back and spread the ribs. And as you exhale, as your belly pulls in, lengthen through the spine. Sit bones are reaching back. Keep squeezing elbows in. Keep feeling for wrapping your shoulders. Last one like this. Deep breaths. And exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor. So the next pose today is Dolphin. We'll move from Dolphin to dorsal fin. So we'll come into Dolphin first. Everyone will do Dolphin. Measure up, your hands are onto your biceps, your elbows into the floor. Reach your hands forward and spread the fingers or clasp your hands. Ensure that your elbows are not wider than the shoulders and that your forearms are parallel unless the hands are clasped, in which case your elbows are not parallel. Relax neck, relax shoulders, and relax your upper back. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. And exhale, lift knees off the floor, push the floor away as you reach back. As you breathe in, feel as if you're breathing into armpits and lengthening top ribs away from shoulders. Now push the floor away on the exhale as you reach your sit bones back, keeping the neck relaxed, keep looking at your own toes or knees. Breathe into sternum, breathe in, feeling for feeding heart with breath. And as you exhale, as you reach back, feel right from the top of your thighs, right from coccyx, as if your thighs, the ankles, the calves are all as if they're squeezing towards each other, reach heels to floor. So feel the back of thighs, calves and hamstrings opening up now. As you breathe in, breathe to sternum. Use your forearms on exhale, push the floor away as you're lengthening back. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor. Your option now is to do Dolphin with dorsal fin, Dolphin dorsal fin, Dolphin flash prep, or Dolphin either hands clasped or hands flat with one leg up. We'll demonstrate those poses so that you can choose the one that feels right for you today. The hands clasped, leg up, you kind of know that, so I'll focus on the flash prep and dorsal fin. Measurement is the same, you're reaching your hands forward. In dorsal fin or flash prep, my left hand is staying forward, right hand is coming back. My right hand is just ahead of my knee. Elbow and wrist are aligned, fingers are spread. From here, neck and shoulders relax, breathe, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lifting knees off the floor, tucking the elbow in. This is your flash prep. If you want to go to the next stage, you can lift your right hand up and tuck it around the back by sacrum. You're anchoring your right foot to the floor. Usually I step my right foot forward a couple of inches, then anchor the foot down, lift left leg up and reach it back. Then bend the knee, grab hold of the ankle or the foot and reaching the knee back. This is your dorsal fin. Then you're coming down and do the other side. Aiming for, in dorsal fin, aiming for 3 breaths on each side. In flash prep, aiming for 3 to 4 breaths on each side. In your dolphin with one leg up, aiming for about 5 breaths on each side with your leg up. Okay, so those are the options that are available for you. Choose the one that feels right for you today. So measure up, hands forward, neck, shoulders relax. You're coming into dorsal fin setup, and everyone breathe in. And as you exhale, lift the knees off the floor, moving chest back to thighs. And then breathe in deeply.
Breathe out, feeling for those openings that you're working with. Deep breaths. And then reach it back. Keep pressing down into that right foot, Zoe, as you send your, yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Deep breaths. Good. And as you exhale, keep sending that leg away from you, Barbara. Beautiful. Nice, everyone. Nice, Beth. Deep breaths. Once you've done one side, then you know you're working with your own time, so change to the other side. Deep breaths. Nice, Clint. Keep pushing the floor away with the forearms to the floor. Done.
Feeling the energy, keep focusing on the connection that you're having with your heart. Once you've done, stay, complete it. Once you've done, then come on down and take a breath in embryo. But you know, stay with it today as much as you can. Not forcing it, just stay with it, allowing the process to take place in your body, allowing yourself to feel the pose. And then come up to stand. Standing in horse stance, so you're standing on your mat, long ways on, your knees are bent. Your knees are turned out. Aim to have your knees aligned with your second, third toe, or even your fourth toe. So your knees are moving out towards the side, not tucking in, moving them away from you. Go a little deeper if you can. Bird wing. Tuck your elbows in to the side. Today we'll do bird wing as if you're clapping your hands. We'll do 3 of these, and then we'll do 3 of these. So it's 2 versions, hands claps, hands moving out. Starting with the hands clasp first. So hands are out to the side. Get deep into the pose, lift the toes, spread the toes, and feel the ball of the heel is pressing down, and then feel the energy that lengthens up, radiates through the heels right up into hips, into pelvis, up into heart. Now inhale. As you inhale, draw your hands together. As you exhale, lift your chest and then open your arms out. Keep reaching your arms back, but keep keeping the elbows tucked in. And then inhale. Push the floor away on exhale as you open up. Now reach your arms back a little bit more. Keep the shoulders down, but keep the chest lifted. And then inhale. Pushing the floor away on exhale as you open up. Reach your arms back a little bit more. Flatten your hands. Now inhale, drawing hands together, little finger touches. Keep pushing the floor away on exhale as you open up. Keep moving the thighs out towards the side, pushing the floor away. Inhale. And as you exhale, as you lift your chest, open your arms out towards the side. Squeeze your elbows back. Elbows are tucked in. Last one. Breathe in. And as you exhale, open up. And then release and stand. Keeping your legs turned out. Turn your toes in slightly. And clasp your hands behind your back. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Now lift your arms up over the shoulders and reach your shoulders away from your ears. Keep the neck long. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you fold a little deeper, reach your arms. So feel as if you're reaching arms up to sky, shoulders away from your ears. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your feet as you go deeper. One more like this. Deep breath. Get lengthening away from pelvis. Belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you're folding a little deeper. Bring your hands back onto sacrum. Press your feet to floor. Breathe in as you're rising all the way up. Keep the chin tucked into chest as you come up. Press down into your heels. Lift your chest as you come up. And then release. Coming back into horse stance. So the knees are bent. Same as you did before, moving the knees out towards the side. Agnisara. Press your hands onto your thighs. Feet presses down. Sit bones presses down. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And then exhales, moving the belly nice and slow. And inhale. And exhale. Chin is stuck in it. Keep pressing the feet to floor. Keep pressing hands onto thighs. Keep moving the belly nice and slow. Relax your belly. Last one like this. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin is stuck in it. You're moving the belly. Keep pressing the hands to the thighs, feet to the floor. Sit bones tucked down. 3 round squats. Relax your belly. Breathe in. Exhale. Now move the belly fast as you can. And again, breathe in. Exhale. Moving the belly fast as you can. Last one, breathe in. Belly's relaxed. Exhale. Chin tucks in and move the belly. Keep pressing hands to thighs, feet to floor, sit bones is tucked in, keep chest lifted. And then release. Straighten your legs, turn your feet in again. And this time you're coming into a side bend. Reach your right arm is out, right arm is reaching down towards the right ankle or foot. You grab hold of the foot. You breathe in, reach your left arm is up, lengthen your left arm over your left ear. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down to the outside of your right foot. Relax your forehead. Press your left foot to the floor, breathing, glide your ribs away from the right, left hip. And as you exhale, as you fold, bringing your forehead towards your right shin. Your left elbow is reaching to the floor. So you're opening the side and back ribs in this pose. Balloon the breath into your left side ribs. And as you exhale, as you reach your left elbow to the floor, you're bringing your forehead towards your right shin. Last breath in this, as you breathe, glide the ribs away from your right hip. And as you press your left foot to the floor, you're folding a little deeper. Reach your left elbow down to the floor. Inhale, release. Walk your hands to the center and walk your hands to the other side. Your left hand grabs hold of your left ankle. The right hand comes around the front. No, doesn't it? You're reaching, your right arm is up. And then you reach it over. And then you've got the opening to grab hold of the ankle. Press into your right leg, breathe and lengthen ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as you fold, keep sending your sit bones back, belly's pulling in, bringing forehead towards your left shin. As you breathe, feel the breathing into your right armpit. And as you exhale, as you fold a little deeper, bend your right elbow to the floor. Keep opening the side ribs on your right side. Keep opening the back ribs by sacrum. Last breath, feet presses to floor. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you fold a little deeper, bend your right elbow. Inhale, release. Walk hands to center and bring hands onto your thighs. Press your feet to the floor. Breathe in. Push the hands onto the thighs as you lift up. Keep the chin tucked into chest as you lift up. Heels pressing to the floor. Then heel toe your feet together once you're all the way up. And come to the front of your mat, getting ready to start your salutations. So if your back is tweaky or your knees, and you want to pad your knees, then do so. Now, we'll be moving fairly continuously for the next period of these poses. Standing at the front of your mat, press down with your feet, lift the toes, spread the toes. Your back is streaky, bring your feet a little bit wider on the mat. You exhale, hands together by chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, reach your arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Really pull your belly in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right leg back. Reach back into heels as you step back. Now push the floor away. Bend the knees if you need. Lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Keep drawing chest and ribs forward. Chest is the last to come down. Push it all the way down, reach your legs back. And then breathe, move your chest and ribs forward. You can bring your hands forward slightly. Keep drawing chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, reach back. Now feel the lengthening through the spine as you reach back. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knee is to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. Stay here. Now breathe in. Feel as if you're lengthening belly away from pelvis as you forward bend. As you exhale, belly's in. Feet presses to the floor. Breathe in, stand up. As you lengthen through the spine, you're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Press your feet to the floor. Breathe in, arms lengthens out and up towards the sky. Telescoping ribs. As you exhale, folding forward, belly's in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee as you're pushing the floor away with both legs. You're reaching the arms up towards the sky. Keep pushing the floor away. Keep lengthening out of lower back and belly. Exhale, hands down. Step left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Lower down, keep elbows in. You can bend the knees. Keep the elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen legs back. Sit bones touch the heels. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Feet presses the floor. Breathe in, stand. Lengthen through spine as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up. Lift your chest. Reach your elbow arms up, but reach your sit bones back as if you're about to tip backwards. As you breathe out, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, move your chest away from thighs and knees. Feel the opening into belly and lower back. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move the chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. As you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe into cobra, moving chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. As you breathe out, press it back, downward facing. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down, elbows tucked in.
Breathe into Cobra, moving chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away, feel for this lengthening through the spine. On the breath, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you exhale, forward bend, feel for lengthening through the spine. Chair pose, knees are bent into chest, reach your arms up, reach your sit bones back, feel for pulling belly in. And as you exhale, stand your hands together by chest. Inhale, reach your arms out and up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the spine. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. As you exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Breathe into upward facing dog. Move chest down, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor. Push the floor away with both legs as you're reaching your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step, right leg forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, stand. Lengthen through spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, lengthen your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee and you push the floor away. You're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep legs towards each other, legs together. Cobra or upward dog, breathe in. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back, sit bones touch the heels. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, right leg steps forward between the hands, left knees to the floor. Push the floor away with both legs as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine, drawing the forehead down towards your shins and ankles. As you exhale, bellies in. Breathe in, stand, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweep your arms out, up towards the sky. Lift your chest. Let your shoulders soften and reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. As you breathe out, clap your hands, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Breathe into upward facing dog. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot by left hand, push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down. Upward facing dog, breathe in, move chest forward, lengthen legs back, sit bones to heels. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Turn the foot forward, reach your arms out and up. Feel for pushing the floor away as you reach up. And exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Breathe into Cobra or upward dog. Move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Chair pose, bend the knees. Inhale, lift your chest. Reach your arms up. Feel as if you're reaching back into heels as you lift your chest. And exhale, stand, hands together by chest. And take a moment, we're moving into free pose vignettes now. Instead, working with primarily chest opening poses now. Standing at the front of your mat, chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up, lift your chest, shoulders are softening down. As you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Inhale, move your chest forward away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, Cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior two. Breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your left heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Your back foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Bend the front knee. Feel as if you're moving legs away, thighs away from each other. Back by your side, shoulders front. Now breathe into upper back. Deep breath. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips as if you were squeezing a pencil between shoulder blades. Now glide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Keep the neck long. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Keep pushing the floor away with feet. Glide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release, float your arms out to side. Archer, warrior two. So as you breathe in, reach your left arm up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring the right arm around the back and bind the hands. You may need a strap to bind, or you can use your right hand to reach your left elbow up. So you're unlocking the shoulder. Press down into your left leg. Breathe and lift out of your left side. And as you exhale, you're lengthening your left elbow up towards the sky. Press into both feet as you breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Keep lifting chest up to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ears, but reach your left elbow up. Feet presses down, breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, lengthen your elbows in opposite directions. Inhale, release, put your arms out to the side. Reverse warrior, press into your right foot, breathe in, reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse it, the right hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your left arm over left ear. Your back feels tweaky, bring your right hand higher up onto the hip. You can slide the hand around, tucking it onto your left hip. Press into your right leg. As you inhale, lengthen out of right side. As you press your left foot to the floor, reaching your left arm over left ear. Now breathe into your intercostal muscles, the side muscles on the left side ribs. Push both feet to the floor as you reach your left arm over left ear. One more like this as you breathe. As you anchor your feet to the floor, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, wrap in your left shoulder as you reach your left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, breathing to pull your body up, right hand supports your head. Windmill the hands down either side of your left foot. Step back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthening your legs back. Straighten the legs, squeeze ankles towards each other. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, press it back, downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine in downward dog, so reach your sit bones back, keep the spine long. Warrior two, breathe in, step the right foot forward between the hands. The left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat, the right heel as the line with arc of the foot, arms are reaching out to side. Bend the knees and feel strong in your own legs. Arms relaxed by your sides, shoulders shrunk. Try to keep the neck long throughout this pose. So now breathe into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Keep the neck long. Glide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Check your feet. Press down with your feet. Now breathe into upper back, spreading ribs, spread the upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Keep the neck long. Glide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders as if you were squeezing a pencil. Glide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down and release. Float your arms out to the side. Your next pose is archer. So press down into your right foot. Breathe in, reach your right arm up, bend the elbow. Left arm is sliding around the back and bind the hands. You can use a strap to bind or use your left hand to unlock your right shoulders. You reach your elbow out and up. Press down into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping the ribs up. So sternum is lifting. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Now breathe. Feel as if you're breathing into your right armpits. And as you exhale, reach your elbow up and soften both shoulders down. Breathe to sternum, deep breath, chest lifts. And exhale, you're lengthening your elbows in different directions, opposite directions. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Float your arms out to the side. Reverse warrior. Press into your left leg. Breathe in, reach your left arm up as you open left side ribs. And as you exhale, reverse. The left hand is now below or above the knee. Your right arm is reaching over your right ear. Press into left leg. Breathe and lengthen out of left side. As you press your right foot to the floor, reach your right arm over right ear. You can bring your left hand higher up onto the hip. You can slide it around, tucking it onto your right thigh. You press to both legs, breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, wrap your right shoulder as you reach your arm over your ear. Now breathe and lengthen low ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, curl pubic bone to navel. That right arm is over right ear. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Left arm supports you. Bring your hands down to the floor. Place your left knee down and then ease your right foot back. Set up for your next pose. You'll be using the wall in this next pose. So in this pose, you'll be doing option to do downward facing dog against the wall. You can do downward facing dog on the wall or downward facing dog on the wall with splits. If you don't want to do downward facing dog on the wall with splits, you can do dolphin on the wall with splits. If you don't want to do any of those inversions, you can do the alternative is you can do shower on the wall. Here, hands are just below the shoulders. You breathe in, lifting. As you exhale, you push it back. You're pushing the floor away. You're pushing the wall away. So you get this extension through the spine. You stay there for about 8 breaths if you choose to do that pose. Otherwise, your downward facing dog, you started with your sit bones up against the wall where your heel finishes is where your hands will start. If you're doing splits, you can bring your hands a little bit closer to the wall. And from here, you inhale, exhale, lift up, and stay downward facing dog on the floor, and then step one foot up, step both feet up. So you can stay here for between 6 and 8 breaths or up to 6 to 8 breaths. You're going further, you reach one leg up. That might be your stage today. And if you're going further, you're coming onto the foot that's on the wall, you're coming onto the ball of your foot, and you're reaching your other leg up, and then reaching over your head. Up to 3 breaths on each side. If none of those are your pose today, then dolphin. You're measuring up, your elbows to the floor. You can clasp your hands in this pose or the hands flat. Neck, shoulders relax, you breathe in, lift, spread back, curl toes under. As you exhale, lifting up. 1 foot onto the wall, both feet on the wall. About 2.5 to 3 feet away from the floor.
Then you stay with both feet on the wall or reach one leg up. And if you wanted to go further, you come onto the ball of the foot, that's the foot on the wall, and reaching the other leg up and over. You're moving chest to the wall. So choosing the pose that's for you and come straight into it. Observe.
Really keep feeding your heart with this breath. So keep yourself energized throughout this, allowing the breath, the oxygen, to take you into those places that feels a little bit tight, a little bit cramped. Nice, nice, really nice, everyone. Really nice. If you can, Barbara, wrap the shoulders as if you're closing your armpits. So feel as if you're reaching your elbows back to the wall.
That's
No, I shouldn't have said anything, but the next thing.
Getting there.
Then from there, once you've done, step into downward facing dog, both hands to the floor, both feet onto the floor. From downward facing dog, as you breathe in, glide forward to plank. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. From here, you will do prelude to wave dancer. So the hands are under the shoulders, the tops of your feet are onto the floor. Press the tops of the feet onto the floor. And as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Draw them forward, lengthen out of lower back. Lengthen your legs back away from you. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep drawing chest and ribs forward. 4 more like this. Tops of feet pressing down, breathe in. Move chest and ribs forward. Keep lengthening out of lower back, lift belly. Shoulders are down, lengthen, sit bones to heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep drawing chest and ribs forward. Breathe in and move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back, ankles as if they're squeezing towards each other. And as you exhale, you're drawing chest and ribs forward, shoulders away from your ears. Last one like this. Breathe in as you move your chest and ribs forward. And as you exhale, release, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders and breathe into lower back curl, toes under. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing through away in your downward dog. On your next breath, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior 1. Your right foot towards the right edge of the mat, left foot is forward, your feet to hip distance apart, and your arms are reaching out and up towards the sky. From warrior 1, you're doing today, we'll do unlocking the shoulders in warrior 1. So your arms are reaching out in this way. Keep the left arm reaching up, bring your right thumb into the armpit. Now, as you breathe in, breathe into the upper side of your left side of the upper back. And as you exhale, you're reaching your elbow forward, you glide the shoulders down. It feels as if you're squeezing your thumb. Feel the contraction in your back, your pectoral muscles are engaged. Place your right hand onto your left bicep. Only do this if you've not dislocated the shoulder. So from here, as you breathe into the left side of upper back. Hold the breath. Then you're raising your bicep up, and on exhale, you're gliding your bicep all the way forward until you reach your elbow joint. Everyone can do this stage. Breathe into the left side of upper back. And as you exhale, glide the shoulders down. Now reach your elbow forward, forearm, and press your arm, hand onto elbow joint, elbow joint. The shoulders are down. Keep reaching your elbow forward, but shoulders down. And then release. The other side. Your right arm is reaching up. Your thumb is pressed into the armpit, right, creating the space between your rib cage and your latissimus muscles. Now breathe into the right side of upper back. Fingers are onto scapula. Hold the breath. As you exhale, guide the shoulders down and back, but reach your elbow forward. Feel your pectoral muscles are engaged. And then release your left hand onto bicep. Only do this if you've not dislocated shoulder. Now breathe into the right side of upper back. And as you exhale, you're raising your bicep up. You're gliding your bicep forward until you reach your elbows. Shoulders are down. Keep the elbows high. Now place your left hand on the inside of your right elbow joint. Breathe into upper back. And as you exhale, as you glide the shoulders down, press your hand onto elbow. You're reaching your arms forward. Shoulders down. And then release. From there, your next pose is interlock. Extended warrior interlock. You're placing your left hand, placing it onto the elbow, onto the thigh, and you're reaching your arm up towards the sky. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Press into your left leg, breathing and lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, rolling your chest open as you're reaching your right arm up towards the sky. Breathe into lower back, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, glide your left hip back. One more like this, deep breaths. And as you exhale, opening up, press back into your right foot, glide your right hip back. From here, slide your right arm all the way around, and then for interlock, you're sliding your left arm under the thigh and binding the hands. Press into your left leg, breathing, glide your ribs forward by the hip. And as you breathe out, soften your left shoulder away from your hip. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in, glide belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. One more like this, deep breaths. And exhale, release. Hands down and step your left leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale into cobra, moving chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. As you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog, feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward for warrior one, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Both arms are reaching out and up towards the sky. This is unlocking the shoulders, both arms are up this time. So you're out bent. Now breathe into upper back, broaden the upper back with breath. And as you exhale, as you reach your forearms forward, squeeze your elbows in. Squeeze as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. Fingers are spreading, reach your fingers up. And relax. And breathe into upper back, broaden the upper back. As you exhale, as you glide the shoulders down, reach your forearms forward and squeeze in. Squeeze. Feel your pectoral muscles really lighting up. Relax and then breathe. Breathe into upper back, broaden upper back with breath. Press your feet to the floor. As you exhale, you're reaching your forearms forward. Lift your elbows. Elbows are higher than shoulders. Now squeeze, squeeze in. Squeeze as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. Relax. Last one like this. Breathe in, up into upper back. And as you exhale, as you glide the shoulders down, reach your forearms forward. Squeeze. Squeeze your elbows. Squeeze in. Keep softening the shoulders down. Keep the chest lifted. And then release. From here, your arms are reaching out to the side. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh and reaching your left arm out up towards the sky. Extended warrior variation with chest open. As you press down into your right leg, lift your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm. Now breathe in, anchor into left foot and glide belly away from pelvis. Keep moving chest to chin. Press your right foot to the floor as you open out towards the left. From here, interlock, slide your right arm under your right thigh. Left arm is around the back behind the hand. As you press into your right foot, glide the ribs, breathe in, glide the ribs away from here. And as you exhale, tuck your right sit bone under, left shoulders away from your ears. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe to the left side of neck, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones towards your left heel. Right foot presses the floor. As you breathe in, glide your ribs along your right thigh. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. Then inhale, release. Place your hands to the floor and place your left knee down onto the floor. So from here, your next pose is handstand. So if you move to the wall, and you're about a foot or so away from the wall. You don't want to do handstand, then you can do downward facing dog on the wall. So in your handstand, you handstand unbalanced or downward facing dog on the wall. Hands about 12, maybe 15 inches away from the wall. You feel for this lengthening, creating space into lower back. One foot steps down, my right foot is on support, I'm lifting my left leg up. And you're floating up. Pushing the floor away, keeping it long. And when you're ready, begin to step away from the wall. Or if you're doing this in forearm balance, you're measuring up, elbows tucked in. You are now about 3-4 inches away from the wall. Again, you're stepping up. My left foot is on the floor. I'm stepping right leg up. Keeping the neck relaxed. And you can have your feet against the wall or away from the wall. Good. Excellent, everyone. Really nice. Now you'll come down into downward facing dog. You need a block. Your next pose is Cobra Push-Ups with a block between your ankles. So you lie down on your belly, the block is between your ankles, the hands and shoulders. So as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward as you lift up. And as you exhale, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Breathe in, moving chest and ribs forward. Now lengthen the legs back, squeeze the block. And as you breathe out, you're lowering down. 2 more like this, tuck tailbones. Breathe in, draw chest and ribs forward, squeeze the block. Keep drawing chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, you're lowering down. 1 more like this, breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Now squeeze the block, reach your elbows back to hips. And exhale, release and lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog.
On the next breath, as you inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Your back toes are curled under. You're bringing your hands onto your left thigh. And if you can go further, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Reach back into your right heel, bend your right knee. Press into your left foot, breathe away from the belly, away from your left thigh. As you exhale, as you go a little deeper, reach back into that right heel. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, keep the chest lifted. One more breath like this, deep breath. You're pushing the floor away as you stretch up. And as you exhale, as you go in a little deep. Inhale, release, hands to the floor, and place your right knee down to the floor. It's your left foot back fractionally about 2 inches. Your left hand is onto left thigh, easy now, twisting lunge. So as you breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you exhale, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with right hand, left hand is on top. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Press into right shin. And then breathe in, glide the ribs away, right hip. As you press your left foot to the floor, twist to the left. Now breathe in and lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Everyone breathe to sternum. Feel as if you're moving shoulders away from each other. And as you exhale, feel as if you're lifting, keep lengthening away from your left thigh. Inhale, release. Bring the hands down either side of your left foot. Set up the lounge lunge. Your right hand is fusing forward about 10 inches ahead of the shoulder. Left hand is traction in your left thigh forward. You're straightening your right leg. And then breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from your right hip. And as you press your left foot to the floor, glide your right ribs towards the inside of left leg. Breathe in and move belly forward away from left thigh. And as you exhale, you come in a little deeper into this pose. Breathe into lower back, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. As you move your chest closer towards your left leg, send your right leg back. Inhale, release. Hands either side of your foot. Step back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe into Cobra. Move your chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog, feeling for pushing floor away and downward. On the next breath, as you inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands for lunge with your toes, back toes curled under. You can have your hands onto your right thigh or your arms out and up towards the sky. Reach back into your left leg as you breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. As you exhale, go a little deeper, reach back. That back heel, left heel is straight up. Press your right foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, keep the chest lifted. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee. If you need, is your right foot back. Twisting lunge. Right hand is onto right thigh. Inhale, left arm is reaching up. Exhale, left elbow is over the right thigh. Make a fist with your left hand. Right hand is on top. Press into your left shin. As you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist towards your right. Left ear relaxes to left shoulder. Now breathe into lower back and feel for using this breath to open up lower back. And as you exhale, as you twist to the right, glide your right hip back. Feet are active, so press your feet to the floor and then breathe to sternum. And as you exhale, move your shoulders away from each other as you twist to the right. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your front foot. Your next pose is lounge lunge. So reach your left hand forward about 10 inches ahead of the shoulder. Traction your right thigh forward, opening into hips. Lengthen your left leg, breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you press your right foot to the floor, right left side ribs turns towards the inside of right leg.
Now breathe in and move your belly away from pelvis, move chest to chin. And as you exhale, as your right foot anchors to the floor, glide your right hip back as sternum comes towards your right thigh. One more like this, deep breath. And as you exhale, release. Bring your hands either side of your front foot and step back into, plank. You will need your block for this pose. So you're stepping back into plank. Your block is placed between your ankles. Come down onto knees. Come down onto knees and place the block between your ankles. Both with shoulder shrugs. That's where you're going. So the hands are into cactus position. Your neck is relaxed. The back of your neck is long. So from here, hands are in cactus position. Tuck tailbones. And then breathe in. Lift your head, lift your chest, lift your legs. And as you exhale, glide the shoulders down the back, squeeze your elbows in, lengthen your legs back, squeeze the block. And breathe in, broaden the upper back, reach your arms forward. As you exhale, lift the chest, glide the shoulders down, squeeze elbows in, squeeze the block as you lengthen your legs back. And then breathe in, broaden the upper back, arms reach forward. And as you exhale, lift the chest, glide the shoulders down, squeeze your elbows in, squeeze the block as you lengthen legs back. One more, breathe in, broaden the upper back, arms reach forward. Exhale, lift the chest, glide the shoulders down, squeeze the block, lengthen legs back. Inhale, release, lower down. Your hands are under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog, feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Cradling the brain, press your hands behind your head. My thumbs are under to the side of my neck, fingers are underneath of the skull bone. Press into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Feel as if you're pressing back into your right foot. As you press back into the right foot, breathe in, lengthen out of lower back, lengthen out of mid back. Push the floor away with your left foot as you lift your chest, your elbows reaches up and outwards. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. A bit more. Breathe to side ribs and create more space for your lungs to open up. And as you breathe out, lift, chest lifts, reach your elbows up, keep lengthening out of lower back. Inhale, release, push the floor away as you come all the way on up. Bring your hands down either side of your left leg. From here, bring your right hand forward, set up for lounge lunge. Now, reach your left hand back, bend your right knee, grab hold of your ankle or foot. Lounge lunge, H to B. So feel as if you're pressing back into your right leg, and as you breathe in, as you're lengthening the ribs on the right side. As you press your left foot to the floor, glide your right heel in. As you breathe, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're taking that heel in a little bit more. Breathe to sternum, draw chest forward. Press your left foot to the floor as you draw your right heel in. Then inhale, release. Bring your hands down under the shoulders. Ease your left foot slightly more center of your mat. Touch your right knee. Reach your right hand back. Grab hold of your right ankle with your right hand. And then reach your left hand back and grab hold of the ankle. Pressing down into your left foot. Breathe in, lift sternum. And as you exhale, reach your right heel away from you. Now breathe in as you lengthen out of lower back. Keep chest lifted and reach. We're reaching that right heel away from you. If you can, bend your left knee. Press your left foot to floor And then breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Keep chest lifted. And then feel the shoulders open up as you reach back with your right leg. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Release your foot, hands are under the shoulders. Step back, left leg steps back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, press it back, downward facing dog. Now feel for lengthening through the spine. So push the floor away. Squeeze your elbows in as you reach your sit bones back. On the next breath, warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Feel the strength in your legs as you reach up. Cradling the brain, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Your elbows are reaching up and out and up. Press into both legs as you breathe in, lengthen, telescoping ribs out of lower back. Push the floor away with your right foot as you lift the chest. Feel as if you're reaching your elbows out and up towards the sky. Now breathe in. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Now push the floor away and reach elbows up. On the next breath, breathe the sternum, lift chest bones up. Push the floor away with your left foot as you lengthen out of lower back and mid back. Keep pressing down into floor with that right foot. The right knee still bent. So press your right foot down and then push. Lift belly away from thigh. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down to the floor, either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Bring your left hand forward for lounge lunge. Reach your right hand back, bend the knee, grab hold of the ankle or the foot. As you press back into your left leg, breathe in, lengthen belly away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your left heel to glute. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from right thigh. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper. One more breath like this, deep breath. And exhale as you come in a little deeper. And inhale, release. Release your left foot. From here, is your right foot slightly more center of the mat. Bring your right hand onto right thigh. Bend your left knee. Reach your left hand back, grab hold of the ankle. And then reach both hands back, grab and hold of the ankle. As you breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel away from you, keeping the chest lifted. Press your right foot to floor. As you breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, keep reaching that left heel away. Feet are active. Now lift. Lift your chest as if you're putting your chest right up towards the sky. So on the next breath, breathe into sternum, chest lifts. And as you exhale, reach that left heel away from you. One more like this. Inhale. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. And inhale, release. Step your hands under the shoulders. Your next pose, you need a roll and a block. So the roll is under your belly. And the block is between your ankles. This is prelude to Wave Dancer 2. Rolls under the belly, blocks under the ankles, hands under the shoulders. You're lying down over the roll. So the roll is, the hands under the shoulders. Press the tops of the feet to the floor. You breathe in, use your belly to come up. Use your hands to assist as you lift all the way up. And as you exhale, relax your belly over the roll as you fold forward. Tucked elbow, squeeze the block. Breathe in, use your belly to come up. Use your hands to lift up a little bit more. Lift your chest. Lengthen your legs back, sit bones touch the heels. And as you breathe out, relaxing over the roll. Two more. Tucked elbows. Breathe in, come up. Use your belly and then lift. Keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, relax your belly over the roll. Keep the neck relaxed. Last one. Breathe in. Keep coming up. And as you exhale, relaxing over the roll. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl toes under. And as you exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward facing dog. You will need your strap in this next sequence. So first of all, from here, you're breathing in and you're stepping your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Your right knees to the floor, pat your right knee. Keep your strap handy. And then you reach your right hand back, grab hold of your right ankle with your right hand, but H to B, heel to butt. Press down into your left leg. Breathe in, lift and lengthen out of your right hip. And as you breathe out, draw your right heel as close towards your glutes as you can. Now breathe in as you lengthen, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, drawing that heel in a little bit more. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, drawing your heel all the way into glute. Keep feeling as if you're sending your thigh away from you. Press down into your left foot. Keep lengthening belly away from your left thigh. And then release. You need your strap. The strap is placed around your right ankle. And you're grabbing hold of the strap with your right hand and then your left hand for lunge, back bend with the strap. Grab hold of the strap with both hands. As you inhale, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your front foot. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up. You'll be eventually reaching your arms back to take hold of the foot with one and both hands. So that's where you're going eventually. So breathe in, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, keep that back foot is straight up. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Press your left foot to the floor and then breathe in. Feel as if you're lifting belly up, diaphragm, chest lifts. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. And then inhale, release. With the strap. So the strap is still around the same ankle, same foot. You're easing your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. You might need a block. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly, a block or a cushion by your left hip or left sit bone. Then you grab hold of the strap with your right hand and you bring the strap around, taking hold of the strap with both hands. And then you breathe in, you lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, reach them back. That back foot is straight up. Breathe in, keep feeling as if you're gliding the ribs away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, lift chest a little bit more. Elbows are reaching up. If you can, let your arms reach up also. Now breathe into lower back and mid back. Push the floor away with your left foot as you lift up. And then inhale, release. That might do that. And then everyone release once you're done. Hands are under the shoulders, step back for plank. Then reaching back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Breathe into Cobra, moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Sit bones tucked to heels. And as you breathe out, lower down and press it back for downward facing dog. Other side, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge, H to the B. So pad your left knee. Face your left knee to the floor. Reach your left hand back, grab hold of the ankle or the foot. Your right hand is tractioning your right thigh forward. Now as you're breathing, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, draw your left heel as close towards the glute as you can. Deep breath. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you're taking it a little deeper, bend that front knee. That front knee can go beyond your ankle. Breathe to sternum, deep breaths. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath like this. And exhale, feel how it opens into hips, into psoas, into quadriceps. Then release. Grab hold of your strap. Place the strap around your left ankle or foot. And grab hold of the strap with your left hand. Lift the strap up as you bring it around your left shoulder. Grab hold of the strap with both hands. As you breathe in, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, as you come deeper, keep feeling as if that back foot, your left foot is straight up. Breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And now reach your elbows up. You're pushing the floor away with your right foot. Feel as if you're ballooning the breath into armpits and lifting your side wrists up away from hips. And exhale, reach your elbows up, reach your arms back. Inhale, release. Pigeon with the strap, grabbing the strap with both hands. So your right foot is coming towards the left edge of the mat. You need a block, you place the block under your right hip or right sit bone. Grab hold of the strap with your left hand. And then the strap comes over your head, grab hold of the strap with both hands. Your left heel is straight up. As you breathe in, keep traction, lengthening ribs away from hips. And as you exhale, as you go in a little deeper, your left foot is straight up. Keep reaching your elbows up, keep the chest lifted. Deep breath, spread the ribs into upper back. As you open up upper back. Now reach your elbows up, slightly feel as if you're squeezing your elbows in. Breathe to sternum, chest lifts. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're sending your left leg back, it's straight up. Inhale, release. Grab hold of your block or Cobra Push-Ups with the block. The block will be placed, the block or the roll will be placed between your thighs. You're lying on your belly. You're lying down onto the belly. The roll or the block is between your thighs, and your hands are under the shoulders. From here, tuck elbow, squeeze the roll, and as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. And as you exhale, lower down, all the way to the floor. Tuck elbow, squeeze the roll even more, and then breathe in, move chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening your legs back. And as you exhale, moving chest and ribs forward as you come on down. Tuck elbow, squeeze the roll. As you breathe in, keep moving chest and ribs forward. Now lengthen your legs back. And as you exhale, come on down. Last one like this, tuck elbow, squeeze the roll. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen legs back. And as you exhale, come on down. Move the roll out of your way. And then lie down, push the floor away as you come up, and then lie down on your backs. Grab hold of the roll. Place the roll between your thighs and reach your legs straight out and up towards the sky. Clasp your hands behind your head and your neck. Just Cobra Push-Ups with the roll. So from here, take a deep breath into lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. And as you exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up as you reach elbows up Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. As you exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze, roll. Stretch your legs up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs up as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. Last one. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze, roll. Stretch your legs up as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. And exhale, release. Bend the knees, soles of your feet are on the floor. Reach your legs up, grab hold of a happy baby. So you're either grabbing hold of your big toe or the outside of your feet. Or you can tuck the ball of the foot into the palm of your hands. Knees are coming down to armpits. So everyone breathe into lower back. Deep breath, spreading ribs to floor. And then exhale completely through the mouth. Pull your belly in. Reach your heels up, knees down. And if you can, press the ball of your foot into the palm of your hands. Keep sending sit bones away from you. Belly's in. And then relax, 2 more like this, deep breaths. And then exhale. Pull your belly in, knees to armpits, heels to sky. Press the ball of your foot into the palm of the hands if that is accessible for you today. Keep sending sit bones away from you. And last one, deep breath, breathing into lower back. Exhale. Pull your belly in, knees down, heels up. Sit bones away from you. Your lower back is pressing back to floor. And release. Use your hands, draw your knees together, and place the soles of your feet to the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out to the side. Your arms are relaxed down by your side. If it's preferable for you, straighten the legs. And if you do straighten the legs, let your legs be a bit wider on your mat so that your back feels a little bit more spacious and open. Close your eyes as you lie down in your final pose into Shavasana. Give yourself a moment now just to let go from your poses. Feeling the openness around your heart. Feeling the energy that's been generated. Feeling for moving that energy around your body. Completely relax. As you lie here, begin to feel that energy that's moving through your body. Allowing yourself to connect with the earth, and with your heart, connect to every part of you. Feeling the edges of your toes, the edges of your fingers, the edges of your own skin. And then feel connecting with your heart, your lungs. And as you breathe out, as you breathe in, spread the breath through the whole of your body. As you breathe out, feeling for that release, letting go of another layer of whatever's not supporting you. Let it go completely. On your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good. So give yourself an indulgent stretch, the stretch that makes you feel really, really, really nice about yourself and about your practice, about what you have done. Now bend your knees, moving knees to chest, hug your knees close and allow your body to move side to side, forward and back. Once you've given yourself a really nice stretch, roll to your left side towards your heart center. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest, breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up, using your left hand to support your head and neck. As you come back into a seated position, bring your hands together so the thumbs lightly touch sternum. Feeling the beat of your own heart. Notice how your body feels and congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. All that is honorable, all that is good in me, salutes all that is honorable, all that is good in you. We're finishing together with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Namaste. Well done, everyone.